Body ecology is a system of health and healing that tens of thousands of people around the world follow. And our diet is special because we use fermented foods. What I'd like to show you today is some of the fermented foods that are so important. Why they're important is because they help you build a healthy inner ecosystem, and that builds your immune system. An inner ecosystem is a world of many wonderful, beneficial microflora living in the intestinal tract that help do many things. One of the great things about all these fermented foods is that they are sour tasting, and the more you eat them, the more you lose your desire for sugar and alcohol. And when you do eat sugar, the microflora that are in these, that have now come to colonize inside your intestinal tract, actually eat the sugar in the food. And the sugar doesn't do as much harm to your body. They subtract minerals from the food, extract them and retain them so your blood can pick them up and take them to the cells. They manufacture vitamins for you, like B vitamins and vitamin K. They also keep you young and healthy. They keep the entire digestive tract clean so that we don't age as quickly and so we're well nourished. Fermented foods have been around for a long time, for thousands of years, but now in modern times we don't have them at all. I'd like to show you some examples of fermented foods. We have kefir. Kefir means feel good in Turkish, and this is milk, a milk product. Many people know about yogurt, but very few people know about kefir, and kefir is actually better for you than yogurt. And what makes kefir really special is that it has the beneficial yeast. No other fermented dairy product has these great beneficial yeast. We also, for people that don't do well on dairy, have kefir made from coconut. Now this is the young coconut, and inside this coconut is fresh water, and this water is very sweet, and we can take this water and ferment it using a special starter package of beneficial bacteria that go into the coconut water and ferment the coconut water, giving you this absolutely wonderful drink. This drink is recommended all over the world, even by medical professionals. It does so many things. We use it as a very important part of our program for autistic children and helping them recover from autism. We have also on our diet a number of other fermented foods. We can ferment vegetables, and we even have fermented soy products like natto and miso. Miso is something that you're probably more familiar with because it's commonly, you can buy miso soup in the Japanese restaurants. But natto is also popular in Japan, not known in this country. Both of these fermented soy products have different type of bacteria. The natto has a bacteria called Lactobacillus bacteria, which is the hardiest bacteria you can put in your intestines. As you eat these foods, your immune system gets stronger and stronger. Actually, 85% of your immune system is housed right here in your intestinal tract. So if you want to have an immune system, you've got to eat these fermented foods. We have, of course, other products that also help with digestion. I'm very big on using digestive enzymes. We have one that is specifically used when you're having a protein meal. We have another one for your vegetarian meals. We also have a great product for the thyroid called ocean plant extract. I think it's very important for people to support their thyroid and their adrenals, and we do that very much with food. But the ocean plant extract is a very strong extract that comes from the ocean, full of minerals, happens to pull heavy metals out of your body, and is great if you sit in front of a computer because it helps with radiation. And then we also have a great liver cleanser, which helps the liver produce more bile, and when you increase bile flow, you get a lot more toxins out of your body. The more bile that your liver produces and drops into the colon, the healthier you'll find your digestion is, and it helps overcome constipation. Both of these products, improving the health of the thyroid and increasing bile flow in the liver, are both excellent for helping with constipation problems. And then we have our tea concentrates. They are handy for taking into a restaurant. We also have stevia, which is a delicious sweet tasting herb that comes from the chrysanthemum family. It's 200 times sweeter than sugar, and it's great to use, especially in liquid drinks like tea and lemonade. There's many companies that sell stevia now, but most people say ours is the most delicious tasting. We've had stevia for a long time. I'm the first one that really brought stevia into the country and made it well known. It was banned. We couldn't bring it in for a couple of years, and then the FDA lifted the ban. So it's really only approved as a dietary supplement. But the good news is that Pepsi and Coca-Cola have applied for approval so that they can use it in their soft drinks. And then very, very recently I brought in Lakanto. Lakanto is a sugar substitute that comes from Japan. It's been used in Japan for over 13 years. The Japanese Ministry of Health actually recommends Lakanto. Doesn't just approve it, but they recommend Lakanto for people who have diabetes and obesity. It's delicious tasting, and you can use it to replace sugar in your diet. Stevia, on the other hand, is better for liquids, and you can't bake with it, and that's why we brought Lakanto. We understand that people really have a sweet tooth and they love the sweet taste, so we don't want to take these sweet tasting foods out of your diet. We're just using better substitutes. We also have Vitality Super Green, and this is probably one of our most popular products. We feel that everybody should have a green drink in the morning. It alkalizes the blood, and it's really kind of amazing. People tell us all the time that ours is the best tasting one on the market. It's full of proteins, fatty acids, minerals, all the things you need early in the morning. So just a scoop in a glass of water gives you a lot of energy to start the day.